Hello everybody, it is your girl Crimson Queen 003. I am back. I actually got back on a week ago, actually, around 11:30. It took forever in the airport. I literally spent 12 hours at BWI in the airport. And I did not leave because I was supposed to have left at 7:20 on the 26th that morning. Did not wind up leaving until like 12 hours later, more or less. And then I didn't get into Atlanta until about 8 something, almost 9 o'clock. Didn't get back here until 11:30 at night. And then on Sunday, I had to go to Gentry to start my evaluation. Did that 3-day eval. And on Thursday, they went over the eval review. So I came back home Thursday night, have been packing and stuff. And I will be starting my classes on Monday. So that's pretty much what's going on with me. Not really too much really to report. Just other than I made it home safely. Well, I made it back safely. And I will be starting classes at Gentry on Monday. And I am actually going to be doing the college prep course. So I can get my bachelor's in Spanish. To where I can be a translator. So, translator/interpreter. So, that's pretty much what I've got going for me. And then, once I am done with that, I actually will be moving up to Maryland once my program and everything is done. So, got a lot of goals, got a lot of good things coming, and I'm excited. I'm really excited. Honestly, guys, like this past week, being at Gentry and not having to depend on people, as far as like sighted guide and things like that. I'm actually breaking myself of sighted guide. I'm literally trying to do that as best as I can. And it's just like boosted my self-confidence. As far as like getting around places and things of that nature. But I am just like, this past month from the 2nd till now has been nothing but like confidence boosting, growing as a person, and also really just believing in myself, believing in my capabilities, and realizing that I am capable of doing things. I mean, hell, I literally now can cook on a gas stove with confidence. So, if anything, I've gotten a lot better at cooking. I've gotten a lot better at just a lot of things in general, and the more that I do things and the more that I, it's like, okay, so here's how I put it. I was actually explaining this to the O&M instructor at Gentry. I said, when it comes to learning where things are, it's repetition, right? So, okay, so I kind of equate that to like on the piano, right? So like if you start with the C major scale, you keep repeating that until you have that underneath your hands, right? It's basically the same thing, except, you keep repeating a route. Say, okay, let's say, for example, I want to go, say, like, from my dorm room to the cafeteria, get my dinner, and then bring it back to the dorm, which I did successfully on Thursday afternoon. And the thing is, I just had to keep repeating that route until I got it, like, until I had a mental map in my head. But also until I just, it just clicked. Now, some routes are going to be a little bit more difficult than others. But, I mean, come on, guys. 4 days of being there, and I pretty much already know how to get from my room to downstairs to the student center, and then from my dorm room to the cafeteria. So, I mean, I will eventually learn my way around that school. No problem. It's just going to take some time. And another thing is that I'm going to have to really work on is being patient. Being patient with myself. Really being patient with myself. Because sometimes I am not the most patient person when it comes to being patient with myself. And I feel like part of that is because I feel like I need to get it learned like as quickly as possible. But also being patient in the sense of, okay, I know I am not going to learn that whole entire school in a day. It's just not going to happen. But also giving myself a grace period of, okay, well, you know, if I don't succeed, then keep trying until I do, you know. And that's one thing that I have learned. But also, too, what's also fun is, yes, I've made some friends there. But at the same time, I don't need sighted guide from my friends, you know. And I just walk with them like normal, you know. And that's really helped me boost my confidence as well. So, but, I thoroughly enjoyed myself last week, being up at Gentry. And even when I went to go to Maryland, I really enjoyed myself. And I know now that being up there in Maryland and Baltimore in specific is where I'm meant to be. So I'm definitely going to keep y'all posted. Keep y'all updated on just the different milestones. I probably will not be posting weekly. Just because I will probably have a lot of things to do. But if something comes up that I want to post about, then I will definitely do that. I will definitely be taking my keyboard with me. So, anyways, guys, I will talk to y'all later. Bye for now.